the way you recklessly spending money, we have a lot of concerns about things that's being passed and things that, so everything that's coming across the board has to be scrutinized right now. Every time we go somewhere, you could be in the street. What's up with them dollar houses? What's up with them fat? It's like you didn't promise everybody their mama and their grandmama a house, and we ain't even got that many houses.
Yeah, Cause she's walking around in the street talking about, I'm trying to pass so y'all can get $1 houses, but these trustees is hating on all of us, y'all. Clearly they don't understand, which is the reason why it needs to be on paper very clear. Oh my God, it's like they want proof that I'm not gonna steal. You know, I can't provide that because of course I'm gonna steal. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get in the comments, and let me know what you think about this right here, okay? Tiff today, she's gonna tell us, okay? She's gonna explain to us this whole thing, this idea that she done came. She got ideas, y'all. She got ideas. She got so many ideas. They all require basically all the village money, but you know what? It's about the ideas. So she's gonna explain to us this one of these many ideas that she's had, because she's had a many, about this housing thing. She's got these ideas about giving away houses for $1, selling them for $1, or selling them for $5,000. And they're like the abandoned houses, I guess, in the town. But she's gonna explain it to us, because apparently this isn't the first time she's brought it to everyone. She got this plan. She just needs y'all to get on board with this, okay? You just need to get on board. Just trust her. She got all the good ideas. We're gonna hear her out. Look, you know what? Look, listen, we're gonna hear her out, okay? We're gonna hear about it. We're gonna learn about it. What this idea was that she keeps on pushing, but nobody's buying it. But we're gonna see if maybe it'll sound different to us. Like maybe, let's just see the basis of it, and if it really is a shitty idea. Because just because Tiff thought of it, don't make it automatically shitty. Now, I hope you can hear the sarcasm in my voice, because it's definitely there, okay? So let's hear it. I'm gonna hear you out, Tiffany. I'm just going, I know I talk my shit, girl, but I'm gonna hear you out. Let's see what you gotta say.
Moving on, old business. Approval ordinance number 22- for establishment of block by block program.
The block by block.
So again, I am going to constantly put this on the agenda and to the board, make revisions to give the residents what they need. The residents are tired of the blighted vacant houses throughout our communities, and they're asking for us to do something about it. I tried to do this a year ago, matter of fact, 2 years ago when I was a trustee, and then when I became mayor, I tried to put this on the agenda several times to initiate block by block. So let me explain to residents what block by block entails.
Yes, tell us.
It is a way that the village will put vacant houses on the tax roll by selling it to the resident for $5,000, or selling it to an investor for $1. So a lot of people ask me, well, Mayor, why would you give it to the resident for $5,000 and the investor for $1? So the reason why we're giving it to the resident for $5,000 is it is cosmetic. It is nothing but floor, paint, things of that nature. And it's a way for the village to make money off of the properties they are giving away to the residents. As relates to dollar homes, it was for investors. Those houses need the most work, such as a roof and cave in, raccoons living in it, carpet's gone, furnace gone. So that's why I was structured in that manner. Now, when I ran for office, two of my trustees on this board, Trustee House and Trustee Belcher, both campaigned with me and the clerk and said that we will basically put the vacant properties on the tax rolls for the residents. And that program was block by block when we knocked on your doors. So I attempted several times to make this happen, and I'm trying to attempt to make it happen once again.
Okay, so let me, just in case you didn't catch it. Okay, so for investors, she will sell them for $1. And for the citizens or whatever, for the people, the villagers per se, for them, it would be $5,000, which of course, then they would be like, why is $5,000 for us and $1 for them? She says, because the ones that they're going to put up and to sell for the people, for the villagers, is 5,000 because those will be the houses that require less work, like floors and the walls and the paint and the whatevers. But the ones they're gonna sell for $1 are basically just termite infested. Basically, you're gonna have to just knock that whole thing down, and that's the situation you in. Okay, which in case would be, what are they gonna do with the property? Okay, but we're not gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into that. Okay, because she's an investor. But just keep that in mind. Tiff is is like an investor in like houses and stuff like that. So clearly, I mean, because her and her minions are always coming up with these little. They got a billion different LLCs and stuff with these funny names. That they come up with for what they are, so they don't seem like they're theirs, but they are. And so I'm sure some of those $1 properties are going to definitely end up back with her in her possession. If I had to guess, that's my guess. Okay, and I can have that. I can have a guess. That is my guess. Okay, it's what it looks like to me. Okay. Oh yeah. So that's basically what that is. So just to break that down for you.
To show the residents that we need you guys to get the houses first. You are first, investors are second. I like to basically reinvest in community by allowing a parent the opportunity to buy a house for their loved one that live in the house with them, and basically revitalize the community on the block. I grew up with a block of family. And what I mean by family, my residents was our family. We was cousins. They was our aunties. Not literally, but they were. And when we got off the bus, the neighbors watched us. When we came home from school, when we need homework done, the neighbors.
This is what I be talking about. Tiff is saying a whole lot about nothing. That has nothing to do with nothing. That thing you're describing is every fucking where. That's everywhere. Okay? So that has nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. But you know what? Keep saying the things that you know that the people like to hear. Just go ahead.
Neighbors watched us. That's the community I want to rebuild here in the village of Dolton. Don't get me wrong, everything not going to be perfect. It's not going to be the same, but those are the roots that I want to rebuild in the community, and I want to show my daughter the same things I saw. It was safe to walk to the parks. It was safe to leave your bikes outside. It wasn't going to be stolen. And that's what I want to rebuild by actually putting the vacant property back on the tax roll. It's been a year. Well, not yet. May 8th will be a year that
How is that going to keep people from stealing the bicycles? You know what? Them people wouldn't be coming around here stealing the kids' bicycles if this wasn't a vacant house here. What are the bike thieves living in the vacant house? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're implying? I mean, that seems like you just pulled that out of your ass. Sounds like that's what you're implying. If we didn't have all these vacant homes, the kids would be able to walk around and no one would steal their bicycles. Hey, Tiff, that's what we call a reach, okay? You reaching, okay?
I've been mayor, and I have been trying to initiate this program, because right now nothing is being done or have been done for any other vacant properties in our community, and it's a shame, because by now, at least 6 months into my term, we could at least got, I would say, several properties back on the tax roll, whether that's industrial, business district, or a home for a family member. A lot of people do ask and inquire about it, and there's some people that are maintaining the houses that they live next door to. So why not offer that to them? Now, the last meeting, certain board members asked me for a to-do list of things that will be done in this ordinance. I spoke to them, and they all kind of know the to-do list, such as there will be a lottery so that people can fairly get a home in Dolton. But they're not giving me the opportunity to actually initiate the program, because they're saying that I don't have enough teeth. So what I'm asking the board today is to approve block by block as it stands as a first step. And the next step will be building the program to what they want it to look like. But right now we have to start somewhere.
So she wants to do it. It's going to be by lottery. Okay. So it'll be by lottery. So they're going to have a drawing, I guess. So they're going to put everyone who wants it, who I guess is eligible, put it, I'm going to need the rules to be very specific. The lottery has rules. People who work for the lottery, people who they are family members of people who work for the lottery. Okay. All right. People who like own like businesses that sell tickets to the lottery are not eligible. So I'm going to need for this to have like very specific rules. Okay. Like those. I'm going to need for them to be documented. Now, this is the type of stuff the trustees are saying. That all sounds good and gravy, but I'm going to need for you to tie up all the loose ends before we do this, because I get the feeling that this is all just going to end up back in your pocket. You are not slick, okay? I know you think everybody else is dumb, but even if they were, Tiffany, guess what? That don't make you smart, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying, okay?
I don't got the date by heart, but the board did approve the land bank, and they didn't have a piece of paper that they approved the land bank for. So why is it that when I place on the agenda block by block for approval, I cannot get an approval just to start the process? I would not or never waste taxpayer dollars by having the board to say no to me by creating a program that they do not want. So that's why I'm asking for the first initial state, Board of Trustees, and the second state will be the roots of the project. But I need to start somewhere, because I don't want to waste money having this attorney to build out an ordinance that said it does X, Y, Z, and then you come back and you tell me, well, we don't want that, or change this, change that. I've even given the Board of Trustees the opportunity.
No, that don't work. That don't work. They need to know how all it's going to work so that they can say whether they agree with it or not. If you do all the work on the writing down, putting all the specifics, I mean, really nailing it down, and then the idea still sounds shitty, then the idea is shitty, okay? That's not on them. They need to know. She's like, no, just sign off on it, and then we'll start going through the stuff. No, because guess what you are? Tiff, you are untrustworthy. You're untrustworthy. That's what you are. And so that's why they don't trust you to go ahead and be okay with it, trusting that you're going to do the right thing. That's not going to happen. They've been watching you too long to fall for that, okay?
So needed to put whatever they wanted in it, just so we can initiate it and start it here in the community. So again, Board of Trustees, I'm asking you guys to support me in this movement of block by block and getting the houses back on the tax roll. Any discussion?
Oh, yes, lots of it.
Mayor, can I be recognized?
Yes, please.
Thank you. I'm grateful for the acknowledgement that the substance that was asked for is just putting teeth and putting it in writing. So I hear your statement, and I'll just say, for me, in order for me to change my vote, I will be asking for all of that information that was stated to be put in writing.
Yes.
To alleviate the back and forth. I'm giving you, this is an open book test. In order to get the vote to change from no to yes, please put it down in writing, and then we can work from there. Separate from that, the land bank.
Exactly. See, look, they agree. They actually agree with what she says it's gonna be. The problem is, Tiff refuses to write the shit down. She don't want it on paper because she has no intentions of having it be that. She's just saying what she wants, what they will be okay with, because she knows she's gonna go back on all that shit and just change it and move it around as she please. So, and therefore, that's why he said this is an open book test. Like, this is the easiest thing possible. We already are okay with the idea. The answers that you give or whatever for what you say you're going to do sounds all good and dandy. Can you put that on paper? We want that in writing, though. Once you put that in writing, we're going to sign off on that shit. That's what they say. She refuses to do that, which is definite. I mean, if anything was a sign of that she was on some devious shit, that would be it. All she got to do is write down what she said. They agree with what she's saying it is. They asked the question. She gave the answers. They're like, you know what? That sounds good. Can we get that in writing, though? We just want that positively, that those are the rules. That's the thing in writing. Her ass don't want to do it because she lying. That's why, because she lying.
Has provided documentation to the board, and I'm more than happy to forward that information to you if you would like. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay, and
Yeah.
no, for the record, they did not at a board meeting. I even stated that we didn't have a piece of paper to even vote on. You guys just voted for the land bank with no documentation whatsoever. And the land bank stated, and I quote, "I have to pay my staff." They're not giving us a dime for any of the properties that they will acquire. So you guys gave away free properties to the land bank just to put them back on the tax roll. And I was stating, why don't we just create a program? At least the village will make money of each parcel. So that's why I was with it. Anybody else have any other discussion?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kiana. You about to say something?
No, go ahead, Trustee Steve.
It's just hard to listen to something that's just not true. The land bank is tried and proven. That's something that's been out here for years. And Trustee Norwood, when you had your committee meeting, were you allowed to come inside to have a committee meeting?
No, they told me to.
We had to have a Zoom call. So I'm having a public works meeting. I hope that I'm allowed in this village to have my committee meeting. If not, we got to do a Zoom call. But it's to say that we passed it with no paperwork. This is not true. Land bank is a trap. Land bank was here before that you voted for. So it's the same company. It's the same organization. It's not. This is not true. It should be more than just a piece of paper. And we waste money on a lot of things in this village right now. We waste a lot of money on a lot. So we pay for grants that we might not get. We pay for a lot of stuff that we might not get. So put the money to attorney. You got attorneys. You got a lot of stuff going on right now that you can have somebody put this program together. In year 2, 5 years, all we still got is a piece of paper. That's not on us to do. It's on you to do. Just do it. And like Trustee House said, if you do it, then we'll have more to look at. We have more to look at, but we don't have that. So to say that we give something away, that's just not true. If that's the case, when you voted for the land bank, when you first got elected, then you voted for something wrong. That's just not true. The land bank is tried and proven, and a committee, an organization that's been proven in all these municipalities and the multiple municipalities. So I just want to say that because it's hard to just listen to stuff that's just not true.
Hard.
And for you, Trustee Steve, everything you're saying is false. Not true. Has no substance. As relates to her.
It's so funny. She just does that. She and as for you know what? Screenshot. It's so. You say all this stuff. You put down all these things. You point out these things that are really bothering you, and then when you stop talking, and then she starts. The first thing she says is, "Every single thing that you just said was untrue, was not real. Okay, it was false facts, and that is just." Everything you just said, I just balled up and tossed in the garbage can. Okay, took a shit on it, lit it on fire. Okay, that's what I done. You funny, Tiff. Hey, Tiffany, you funny. You funny.
Her not being able to get in the building, that's untrue. It is an email chain that says she can have access. She contact the right person. She gets in the building and do what she needs to do.
You don't say who the right person is, bitch. If she contacts the right person who happens to be picked at a lottery 2 seconds before she asks, which would be why she doesn't know who it is, because clearly she would have missed that. No, I won't say who it is right now, because then that's gonna give. What's the fun in that? What's the fun in her knowing who she's supposed to ask? There's no fun in that. If she finds the correct person to ask, she can get in. Oh my God. You know what, bitch? You deserve every year, oh my God, I can't wait. I know it's terrible. I'll say this again. I hate the idea of like kind of anticipating in a happy way someone's downfall is just terrible. It's terrible for your own karma. You know what I'm saying? But it's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make for Tipsy. She's such a douche. I really honestly do, in my stomach, in my heart, in my soul, okay, my ass. I just, the idea of her having a sad look on her face when they come to take her away, it's like all this arrogance. It's like that's the buildup to all the arrogance. It's like all this arrogance, all her terrorism is all just it's all gonna capsize. It's gonna peak. Here we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Peak. It's gonna peak at that moment when she's like, oh, that's what it is.
As it relates to you with the land bank, I guess we got different mindsets up here,
yes.
which we do. I am an entrepreneur by trade. Some people don't understand the word create jobs, create opportunities. I
Mhm.
do. You want to go with something that's already there that don't give us anything back to our community. I have a problem with that. I would like to create opportunity for residents to buy the houses first, then the investors second. I do not want to give our land or properties away to someone who don't mean good for our community.
Okay, how about the investors? Who do you think these investors are going to be? Okay. I don't want to give our properties away to these people. That's why I'm giving them away to investors for only $1. That's why. Who do you think these investors are? They're not going to be community people. Not going to be the people here because you stole all their money already, allegedly. So clearly this is going to be outside people. Okay. And the idea that they're going to build up a house that like they're going to come here, it's going to be a basically condemned house. They're going to purchase it for $1 and they're going to fix it up to rent out in Dalton? No. If anything, they're going to use that they're going to mow that shit down, going to be nothing, or they're just going to leave it as it is. It's $1. No, more than likely they'll sell the land, they'll sell it, off to put some kind of thing there. Some kind of big intrusive building or something. Or a Tiff will buy it, which is more likely the case. One of Tiff's little buddies, one of her family members that she got hidden, probably. She'll, get it in one of their names. Oh my gosh, she ain't nearly as slick as she thinks she is. The feds have literally just fine-tooth comb. She feels secure, actually. She's feeling secure right now because ain't nobody put no handcuffs on her yet. But she don't understand how the feds work. Like, they will pick, pillage, and plunder through your shit for 5 fucking years. So where they got every motherfucking thing that there is to get. And then they will bury you under that shit. They got time on their hands. They got time. I think they got like 3 years before, like once they start, they got like 3 years to get all these shit together. To before they have to, do something with it or not. So she just said she over there feeling nice and free.
So that is the reason why I keep on pushing. Let's create a program where the residents benefit first, not the land bank. The land bank, we don't make any money from any parcel, house, land that we give the land bank. That is my issue. Anybody have any other discussion?
May I be recognized?
Yes.
Go ahead, Trustee Belcher.
Yes.
I just want clarity that you stated we've given away some properties. Have it went across your board, your desk, because you would have to sign off on that. So have we given away some properties? Because you just stated we gave away properties, and at the committee meeting it was in reference and a consensus to utilize the land banks, but we haven't given away anything. Also, you keep saying we knocked on doors. We did knock on doors. We knocked on doors. We did say the block by block. The basis of the block by block is a good program. Nobody has never discredited the program. The question was when we started looking at who's going to pay the legal fees, who's going to put insurance on this property, how long will they hold the deeds? It was a lot of questions that's not being answered. And you steady saying we need to do it. We need to do it. It's your program. So at the end of the day, if you saying you want to create something, sit down and create it and then let us evaluate it. But it's way more than this one sheet of paper that you keep giving us saying, I put it together. If y'all want to add something, I put it together, making it seem like that we're the ones that's doing something wrong. Nobody has never discredited the program. Yes, I knocked on the door and I said it is a wonderful program. We want to get properties back on there. But at the end of the day, the way you recklessly spending money, we have a lot of concerns about things that's being passed and things that, so everything that's coming across the board has to be scrutinized right now. Every time we go somewhere, you could be in the street. What's up with them dollar houses? What's up with them fat? It's like you done promised everybody their mama and their grandmama a house, and we ain't even got that many houses.
Yeah, Cause she's walking around in the street talking about, I'm trying to pass so y'all can get $1 houses, but these trustees is hating on all of us, y'all. Look at her face. Screenshot. Look at her face. Oh my God. I love me some Belcher, y'all. I can't get enough of Belcher. It's my classic. Just classic. You know what I'm saying? She's like everyone's like psyche is in the room. You know what I'm saying? In the form of Belcher. Just kind of giving Tiff the business every single day. You know, she over there promising everybody a house. You gonna get one. You gonna get one. Well, you would have, but them trustees is hating. Oh my gosh, when it don't even work like that. Okay, there's not even that many houses, and then there's supposed to be in a raffle or like a lottery. So that person who was talking about that probably wasn't gonna get one. We were able to get one anyway, and definitely wasn't gonna get one for no fucking dollar. If she's approaching people in the street talking about something, where my $1 house? Clearly, you are not gonna be an investor. You would be one of the people with the $5,000 house if you were one of those people. Which I'm sure. Oh my God, I just can't imagine because she's gonna be picking and choosing whom she wants to be the people who get these things. She is. And that's why they cannot just do it just the way it is, because she gets to make and choose the rules as she goes if they don't make her nail that shit down on paper. You know what I'm saying? Where they can lock her ass up for it when she, you know what I'm saying? Because that's fraud.
So I have a big concern when you keep saying what we're not doing. You put it together, but it's a lot of legal aspect and liability on the Village of Dolton to just sign off on something that has no validity to it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
What
trustee,
you got?
you ran on my ticket.
Mayor.
You
Oh my God,
ran
look
on
at
my
this.
coattail to get to where you are now.
Oh,
So now
Look at
that
my
you're
coattail.
here, you have a problem with the vision that you ran on and door knock. So when we door knock, we told everybody about the dollar house, the $5,000 house. So I'm so thankful, residents, that you guys are telling her that, hey, what about the dollar house? That means I did my job and knocked on every single door in Dalton, period. So thank you.
your coattail.
They all thinking they're gonna get a $5,000 house. That's why they clapping. Y'all don't see, and them clapping is actually a testament that the trustees are correct, because her mishandling the way she's even explaining it to these people clearly have them confused. They think they're gonna get a $5,000 house. They think they might get a $1 house. Clearly they don't understand, which is the reason why it needs to be on paper very clear. That's why, right there, the fact that all these people in here are confused and think that she's trying to get us this house and these trustees won't let her. There you go. There's your proof. That's what she does. She sells the dream. She sells the dream. She don't give no clarity on it, so that the people are confused. To bamboozle, the things she talk about, y'all been bamboozled. She's bamboozling people. This is what she's right. You were bamboozled. You know how she know? Because she's the bamboozler. She's the runner of the muck. Okay? She's the leader of the stray. All right? Oh my God, Tim. You ain't ish is the moral of the story. No, you have not sold your idea.
Not long
now,
enough.
hold on, trustee. Now that we had an opportunity to bridge the gap, which is put the vacant houses back on the tax roll when it has never, ever been done. Why can't we do that? Why the excuse now amongst the trustee is, hey, Mayor, you created. Whatever I create or whatever I put up here for a vote, you guys shoot down every single time. So I asked you guys at several meetings, hey, create it. Make it however you want. Put whatever you guys want.
No, you the one with the idea, bitch. You do it. Look at that. I came up with an idea, y'all. It's a great idea. It's a wonderful idea. I want to give some people a dollar house, and I want to give some people $5,000 house. Now y'all figure out how that works and write this shit down. No, bitch. Okay. If I walk into the city and I say, I want a building that goes all the way to the sky, and then be like, now y'all figure that shit out. Does that make me an architect? Hey, Tiff, the answer is no. Don't think about it. The answer was no, Tiff. It didn't make me an architect. Okay? It just didn't. It didn't. Okay? It didn't make me a contractor, an architect, or nothing. It made me a regular, average person who knows how to point up in the sky and knows how to use the English language. That's all. That's all it made me. Okay? Okay? With a very vague idea. Not an architect. Okay? I did nothing. I did nothing. Okay?
Want in that program, let's just do it. That's all I cared about. And to this day, now you saying put it on me. Now I guarantee you in 2 weeks, they're not going to vote for it, but I'm going to spend the money because they just told me create the program. So I'm going to call the attorney and I'm going to create this program and I'm going to give it everything that they're claiming is missing. And then I hope and pray this board actually votes for it and they not sending us off. That's why it's on the agenda today, to make it so that you guys understand where we are going with block by block. I'm just upset because it's been a year and ain't nothing happened.
And she ain't never did it. She ain't never did it. She ain't never did it. She can't. Because she don't know how. And the part she does know how, she knows she needs the loophole. That's how she's going to scam it. She ain't going to come up with an idea if she can't scam the idea. You know what I'm saying? So clearly, like if there aren't loopholes, she can't scam it. Okay? So she can't get super specific. She can't put it on paper. Well, at this point, I mean, she can really do whatever she wants because prison is imminent. Oh, prison is imminent. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna do that. Tiff, no. You know, if you don't go on somewhere with you and your block.
With any other vacant properties in Dalton. And that's a shame because guess what? You guys have committees. You guys took away, the committee ordinance, and you guys wanted to do it yourself, and you ain't had one housing meeting for a year. That's a shame. That's terrible, trustees, because your job is to basically go and fix ordinances, fix laws, fix things that's needed for our community, and you're not doing that. Once again, you guys are so I don't want to use that word. You guys are so crazy on attacking me that you're not doing your job, which is legislate and make ordinances and come up with different things and ways to improve our community. That's shameful. It really is. So,
is it shameful? Is it shameful? I can't with you. Tiffany, you tried it.
So now, Tino, can you play the video for me? So let's prove
Mayor,
to the
I had
people.
asked to speak.
Okay, one
please.
second. Let him play the video, then you can speak. Residents, if you look to the screen to my right, your left.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna show us, let me guess, a pointless video that teaches us nothing.
So those are the dates that the trustees voted down block by block.
Oh my
July
God.
19th, August 20, November 15th, April. So if you want, go pull any of those agendas and you will see exactly what has happened with block by block.
Bitch, you is over here bringing this thing up at every single meeting. Talking about this is all the times they said no to the idea that I refuse to write down on paper because I know that I feel like going back on, when it's convenient, of course. Look at all these dates and listen to this very sad music that I put over top to really kind of emphasize how I am a victim. Oh my God, you showed us nothing. Tiffany, you showed us nothing, okay? Just like you always do. You showed us nothing. I thought she was going to explain what the block by block thing is more in detail or something. You know what I'm saying? No. She just said she still hasn't done the thing they asked. So clearly this is the reason why they're still saying no. Because she said, fine, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to spend the money on the lawyer to go ahead and draw up all the papers because why they want paperwork so bad? Oh my God. It's like they want proof that I'm not going to steal. I can't provide that because of course I'm going to steal. Oh my gosh, y'all. Ugh, y'all behave because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? I know Tiff ain't going to do it. We've already established that. I think we've established that. I think that's pretty clear at this point, okay? But mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh, peace.